Alright, here we go. This is the Water Echo pedal from Donner. It's both a chorus and a delay pedal in one. Let's get into it. Welcome to the channel, folks. My name's Shane. Today we're checking out the Water Echo pedal from Donner. Let's take a look. Here's the pedal up close. Now we have a level control for the delay, which is essentially like a mix control. A feedback is how many times the repeat will come back, and the delay is the delay time. So the further this way it is, the longer it's going to take to come back, and the further this way, the shorter the time. You can also tap tempo as well, which is awesome. So this, being that it's a tap tempo, is doing exactly the same thing as this, except you can basically mimic the tempo of the song a whole lot easier using the tap tempo. You can also tap tempo the chorus effect over here. We have a rate, which is the speed, and a depth, which is basically like the mix. So nice and simple. On the back we have an input and an output, a 9-volt DC in here as well, and that is it. Metal construction, built pretty well also. Let's get into it. A huge thanks to Donner for sending this out. If you'd like to find out more about it, I'll post all the links on screen and also in the description below. And if you live in the US, there'll also be an Amazon affiliate link down there as well. Let's get into it. All right, let's get into it. Today I'm playing the Little Crow Raven electric guitar. It's loaded with two Briley humbucker pickups. We're going into the Joyo Jackman amplifier through the effects loop. Now we're going to start clean and then also try dirty as well. This amp is dead dry. It doesn't have a reverb tank or anything like that in it. So this is the dead dry tone on neck. Let's try the chorus where I had it set in the intro. It's got a really full sound about it. I dig it. Let's try the delay on its own. Very cool. And we can tap tempo the delay also. Let's just make the feedback a little bit less, so it's going to repeat less now. I'll also just turn the mix down a hair. Let's try them both on at the same time. Let's check out the rate control on the chorus. I've just turned it to 9 o'clock. Let's give this a shot. You hear the waveform is nice and slow now. Let's turn it up to around 3 o'clock. Sounds great. And now again with some delay. Beautiful. I've just dialed in a really cool slapback effect now. Let's take a listen. So we're getting just over 1 repeat, something like that. Very cool. Over to the dirty channel of the Joyo Jackman, and what you're about to hear is pretty much the sound I would use if I was using it for some lead guitar. Here we go. Now if you want to tap tempo it, hold the button in on either the chorus or the delay, depending on which one you're using, and you can tap tempo it that way. Let's add a little bit more level, so what you're about to hear is more of the mix of the delay coming through. Yeah, now if you want more feedback, so more repeats, turn the feedback control up. You can hear it sort of trailing off, it's hanging around. Let's crank up the drive on the amp, turn up the delay, so it's going to come back a little bit slower now. We can also just tap tempo that, doesn't really matter which one we use. And let's turn the chorus on, here we go. Alright, that's probably a little excessive for what I would normally use, but you can get some kind of crazy tones out of this thing as well. Let's see what kind of crazy sounds we can get out of the delay, and I've got the chorus currently off, so we've got the level and the feedback up, and I sort of backed off the delay a little bit so it's coming back a little faster. Here we go. So the repeats are still going. There's probably like 12 or so repeats, maybe more. That's pretty cool. Thanks for watching, guys. My name's Shane. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and also click that little bell. So what do I think of the Water Echo pedal from Donner? It sounds pretty great. I'm a huge fan of delay. I use it all the time in the effects loop of just about any amp that I play live. I always like having a little bit of delay. Just makes things sound a little bit nicer. Now, I'm not the biggest chorus guy in the world, but the chorus is still musical. The thing is with chorus though, if you turn the depth up too much, it's always gonna get a little bit weird and a little bit seasick, but everyone likes different types of sounds too, and this is the subjective part of it all. You can run it however you like, but having both together is pretty musical, so let me know what you think as well. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description below, and I'll catch you on the next video. If you'd like to find out more about these also, I've got a playlist I'll put up in the cards. Catch you soon.